Hi guys, today we're going to be installing a lace front wig.
Take it away, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love, stop thinking about you.
Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a good old-fashioned tutorial video with you. We haven't done one of these in a while, so thank you guys so much for being here and for watching this. And if you guys haven't yet checked it out, go check out. I was doing some shorts during the interim while we've kind of been getting situated with our crazy new life here in California. We are back with videos for you guys. We're going to be doing 2 videos a week, and we really just want to bring you guys that content because I really miss doing these with you, and Stanley and I miss spending time together doing them as well. So we are going to be installing a lace front wig today. It's something that people ask me about all the time, and honestly, I don't install my wigs very often, but when I find a wig that has a really, really nice natural hairline, I always want to install it properly because I feel like when you install a wig properly, it just looks that much more natural. So I wanted to come on here today and I wanted to show you guys exactly how I install my lace front wigs when I decide to install them. So we're gonna get into this and I'll show you guys what you need. So let's get started. All right, so what are you gonna need for this install? There's a few things you're gonna wanna make sure you have, and most of this you should have at home, but if you don't, these are all things you can get from the drugstore right around the corner. First thing you're gonna want is some scissors, any scissors that you like to use to cut your lace. I've just got some regular scissors here. You can use craft scissors, anything that's just nice and sharp. That's gonna really help make sure that you get a nice, good cut on your lace. I am going to be doing a full-length lace video for you guys because I've seen some crazy lace cutting lately with some people sending me messages about wigs they're having issues with. So I really want to dive into the basics of lace cutting, but we're going to do another video on that. We'll put it in the description below this video once we have it, but I'm going to go ahead and just be speeding through lace cutting for this install. The next couple things you're going to want to have, and if you don't have, you really should have these because anybody who wears wigs, these are really great products to have on hand. They solve a lot of your problems. One is going to be the Got to Be Glued spiking gel, and then the other is going to be the Got to Be Glued freeze spray. These work really well to install your wigs, and they work really well just to do a lot of other stuff. I've got a lot of videos on these products. You guys can go check those out below. Put it right here for you too. And then something else you're going to want to have, obviously, your lace front wig, and then some type of band or scarf or anything like that that you can lay over top of your hairline, which I'll show you how you're going to be using this later on, but you really want something that's going to be nice and tight because it's really going to help set your wig where you want it. Oh yeah, and the last thing you're going to want to have is a wig cap. You can use a wig grip if you want, but I find when I'm actually fully installing a wig for the day, I tend to like these a little bit better. It just feels more comfortable, especially since I can't lift the wig up and move it around like I normally can when I wear a wig grip. So for this purpose, we're going to be using a wig cap. All right, so as silly as it looks, the first thing you're going to want to do when you get this wig is you're going to want to put it on your head with the lace attached and really get a good idea of where you're going to want to cut this lace. I know a lot of people who install wigs beautifully, and they actually install them by gluing them down first and then cutting them. That scares the crap out of me personally, just because I don't want to have scissors or a blade that close to my face. I'm way too accident prone for it. So I cut my lace first, and then I actually glue my wig down. So for my purposes, I like to put the wig on, and then sometimes I'll either take like a pencil or a piece of chalk or whatever I have lying around and I'll mark it, or I've gotten pretty good at this from doing it where I can really just kind of eye how much lace I'm going to want to leave and how much I'm going to be cutting off. Especially pay attention around your ears and where those ear tabs are at, because that's where you're really going to want to make sure you cut it to fit your face. All right, so now I've cut the lace on that wig. I'm going to set that wig aside. I'm going to go ahead and get my head prepped to get this wig on it. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is get that wig cap on my head and line it up right along my hairline. If anything, you can even come back just a tiny bit past your hair if you want, because we're actually going to go ahead and be kind of spray gluing this down onto our head, because I don't know about you, but I am part of the weird shaped head club, and these things never like to stay on. So I always like to kind of glue them down per se. so that they don't move underneath my wig, especially when I install my wig, because my wig's attached, and if my wig cap comes unattached, it's stuck in there, and that's not cute. All right, so I go ahead and I take that wig cap, I get it lined up right with my hairline, and then I'm gonna take this back piece and I'm just gonna pull it back just to make it nice and tight so that there isn't any like extra in this area. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go ahead and grab this Got to Be Glued spray. And you're gonna take this, and I'm actually gonna spray this right behind this thick band that you see right here. I'm gonna spray that all here, and it's gonna look nice and translucent. You wanna get a good amount on there because that's actually going to be the hairspray that holds the cap to your head. You also optionally can also get this sprayed right back here on the nape of your neck as well. I like to do that because, like I said, this likes to slide up on me, so it definitely helps with keeping your wig your wig cap in place underneath your wig. The next thing you're gonna do is just let this dry. You can take a blow dryer or something if you want to speed up the process, or usually I'll start out doing this and then I do my makeup, and by that time it's completely dry. You'll know it's dry because you won't see your hair underneath it anymore. All right, so the next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go ahead and grab your Got to Be Glued spiking gel. You can use either the black clear bottle, or they have a yellow bottle that's just like the classic color. It's like white, looks like Elmer's glue. This one right here is just clear, which I like. And you're gonna take this and you're gonna go ahead and dot this all along right here in front of your wig cap. You're gonna do dots. And I start here and I just do dot, dot, dot all the way along. And I'm gonna come all the way down to here because I wanna go ahead and glue down that ear tab as well. And then once you get your dots on here, you're gonna go ahead and just connect the dots and just run that all along the line of the hairline. One nice thing I really like about this product is I am not as scared to put it on my sideburns and the hair right here because it is actually hair gel, so it's meant to go on hair, versus some wig glues and things like that. I find they tend to pull out some of my hair. So that is definitely one benefit to using the hair care products versus like a wig glue. All right, so you're gonna kind of do this layer by layer. 2 to 3 layers is kind of the goal. So you're gonna go on really thin to start, and then you're just gonna let it dry and get a little tacky in between, and then go over it again. So we're gonna get 2 to 3 layers on here, and then I'm gonna show you guys the next step. All right, so you're gonna wait about 10-15 minutes, let this get nice and tacky, and then we're gonna go ahead and take our wig, and I like to do kind of a little bowl shape. And the biggest thing when I put these on is when I put it on, I want it to be kind of further back than where all of this glue is, because I wanna be able to actually place it where I want it to go and not accidentally start sticking it in weird places I don't want it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this, do the little bowl, and I'm gonna get it right on my head. All right, so as you can see, this looks super crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and now take this and pull it forward on to our hairline where we want it to sit. And then you can start just kind of pressing, or I like to use a rat tail comb or a brush or something that has like a nice little tip on it, because it makes it a little bit easier for you really just to kind of get in there and really help press it down. And make sure you're pulling as you're going and pressing on that ear tab area as well. When you do this too, you might find a spot where you feel like, oh, I didn't put enough glue, and that's what's happening right here. I can see that I need to bring some glue down a little bit further, or I need to choose to pull it back, but this is really kind of naturally where I would want this to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the spray that I have right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of that right here, just to get that to still kind of set and stick nicely on my hair. So the last thing I like to do is I like to take this spray and just run it really nice and close up right along the hairline, just to help add a little bit more tackiness, just to get it to stick really nice when we go ahead and lay it down and let it really kind of stick to our forehead. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and trim these baby hairs because they're way too long for my liking. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I go ahead and lay that band down to completely set this wig onto my hairline. All right, and then the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and take your band that you have or whatever it is that you're using, and you're gonna go ahead and get that nice and tight as you can tolerate it. Obviously, I don't want you to have a headache, but the tighter you can get it. the better it helps hold everything down. And then I'm going to go ahead and leave this on for another about 10-15 minutes and let this completely dry. And then we're going to go ahead and pull it off and we'll be good to go. All right, so once you take that band off, this is what you're going to get. And you can kind of customize your hairline to what you're wanting. This is a free part wig, so I can really just kind of toss the hair around like I want to. And I'm just going to go ahead and touch up any little areas of makeup where I feel like my makeup's come off, and then I'm good to go. And this wig's not going to go anywhere. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any questions or if you guys have any tips or tricks. I always love learning new things, especially when it comes to installing wigs, laying baby hairs, all that kind of stuff. It's really fascinating to me and something that I really want to work on this year. So if you have any video links or any suggestions for me, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, go check out those shorts that I have up there if you guys want to, if you want to see some little quick blurps and little things like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.
Just can't get enough, too caught up in your love.